Pugs and Kisses. We're going to go through our bin finds that we had when we took Chelsea to the bins for the first time. And we'll show you what we got. Start with, we got a little do-rag, good wrench, doesn't weigh anything. I'm not sure if that'll be Booth or eBay, probably Booth. Found some old, bunch of, got a few more old workout tapes. I think they do pretty good online. DVDs. A couple vintage VHS I thought was really interesting. Biker mice from Mars. I don't think it's going to bring a lot. Probably sell in my booth. This one actually, I looked up the comps, was doing pretty good. Dr. Seuss Halloween is Grinch Night. 10-15 bucks for a VHS. That's, you know, that's pretty good. So that'll probably end up on eBay. A vintage video game come out of the bins, and it actually still works. I don't know if you can see that or not. Batteries might be weak in it, but looks to still be working. Some of these old handhelds can do pretty good online, so I grabbed that. Just a little blow-up Coors collectible. Some little people, Fisher Price I think, construction people. Digital camera, you put some batteries in it and check it out, but not a bad little digital camera. It is a Canon, so it's a good brand. Seemed like that should be 15 or 20 bucks online. And actually Chelsea pointed that out to me. Some Brita water filters. Now, I know that Commonwealth Picker, go check his channel out if you haven't. His name is Kevin. He's sold several of these. So I grabbed them. I'm going to give them a try based on what I've seen the success he has had. So we'll give her a try. Another little Fisher Price person. A Nintendo Cube game controller. Seems to be pretty good. Needs a little cleanup, but the knobs all seem responsive. You know, they're not broken or anything. So I don't have any way to test it, but I could probably sell it untested, and it should sell okay. A video. There was lots of VHS there, tons of VHS, lots of DVDs. We got lots of DVDs already, so I didn't go too crazy. But I remember this one. I thought I rather enjoyed it. So iRobot. So I thought somebody might want it. It's in good shape, and I know I don't have that one over there. A very nice condition. Actually, it's white too. Under Armour ball cap, probably for a lady. I thought that would probably sell pretty good online. A remote, just a little remote for Safe Fit. It looks like it's a light and music remote. I actually looked up comps on those. They're doing about 10-15 bucks. A very nice, I still can never pronounce this properly. It's a SCHIELCH. It's a German word, Schultz or something like that. But it's a really nice figural elephant. I've seen sold these kind of things before. First time I've had the elephant. This alone should probably be 8 or 10 bucks by itself. Very collectible brand. A little Furby keychain. Probably run him through my booth if I don't have anything to lot him with, because he's a little bit low to be putting on eBay as far as price. The Furbies are still pretty desirable. Just a little silverback monkey figurine I can put with my animal lots. And a monster truck, Gravedigger. Looks like the tire's coming loose. May have to see if I can fix that. But I realized the tires were pulled off a bit. But anyways, that'll go in my booth. And then a 90s, early 90s, Fred Flintstone, I presume, diaper bag. It's actually dated right here, 1994. All the zippers work. All of the vinyl seems to be intact, in good shape. So I'll probably give this a wash. and throw it on eBay and see what I can get out of it. I haven't looked up comps, I couldn't tell you, but I would like to think it's worth, you know, 15 or 20 bucks anyways. But yeah, hopefully this will be a pretty good seller. Okay. A Pokemon. Another large Pokemon plush. I could probably lot him with the other one I have, the turtle, because I haven't listed the turtle yet, and sell the two of them together. Maybe sell them individually, I haven't decided, but Pokemon is usually pretty good. Then this really cool eagle, this plush eagle. I don't think he's doing great, but I thought he was cool. He'd do pretty good in the booth, I think. He's older, he's like 1980, I think. He's in good shape, so I grabbed him. I spent a total of, what did I spend? A total of 27 bucks, I think. Okay, that wasn't even supposed to be in there. That got in there by mistake. And then this bag, this duffel bag, it is a GH Bass. Now, ones I looked up online seemed like they were doing pretty good, so I thought I'd give this a go. Couldn't find this exact one. I'll do a little more digging. So it'd be nice to see, you know, $20, $25 out of it from what I've seen on the comps, but I have a feeling it's probably, being that this is more duffel bag and not travel bag, maybe not quite so much, I'm not sure. Could be a sports bag of some kind too, I'm not sure. But there's that. Another ball cap. Hugs and Kisses, really good shape. Thought that was kind of neat. A Marines, really nice hat, really clean. I would think these will be, you know, 15 bucks a piece anyways. A store display, little Zamboni for light beer. Red Wings. The only thing is the little suction cup is missing right there. I have to do a little comps on it. Might be able to throw it with some of my other Red Wing stuff and do a lot possibly. Nerf. A Nerf gun belt, bullet belt, gun belt. This belt alone should do about 15 bucks. Nerf stuff does pretty good, so I looked it up and it should do about 15 bucks. Okay, more workout tapes. T25 cassettes or seat DVDs complete. That should do okay. I haven't done any comps on these workout tapes. I just grabbed them because they were complete. I remember a lot of them, and I know workout tapes can be real desirable. There's another one. And there's another one. So there's that. I didn't find anything absolutely mind-blowing at the bins. Just some good bread and butter stuff again. But we had a lot of fun. Chelsea really enjoyed it. That was her first time checking it out. Yeah, I don't know what to say. She had fun. She's probably going to end up becoming my daughter-in-law. My son's really, really serious about her. And she likes him, so we'll see. Okay. I got some Christmas bulbs. Here's one 1995 Bronner's. I live just an hour from Bronner's, one of the world's biggest Christmas stores. They are in Frankenmuth, and they sell all over the world to all sorts of different people. Oh, I just realized this is actually signed and personalized, so maybe I will be able to do anything with that particular bulb. But then I found this one, which I thought was kind of interesting. Chiropractors are well adjusted. That might be a nice eBay. It's also got a little Bronner's tag on the top, so it probably came from Bronner's. That might be a nice little eBay bulb, especially with Christmas coming. And then I got a whole mess, I'm going to lot them together for sure, of these homemade little crystal bulbs, little beaded tin styrofoam glued together bulbs. If they were in good shape and they looked like they were holding up, I grabbed them. And there was somebody else grabbing them as well. Someone else had a whole mess of them. So I'm going to lot them together and sell them out as a grouping on eBay. I really think somebody will buy them. And I think they're going to be, for the whole lot, 25, maybe 30 bucks. I will try to find some comps first, so I have something to base it off from. If not, I'll just have to try to pull something out of the thin air. But I would imagine these types of things have been sold online before. So we shall see. A little bit of an experiment for me. Oh, I just pulled that one apart. They do come apart easy. That was actually kind of elegant looking. Another one. Another one. Some more. They're not my taste. In fact, most Christmas stuff I find a bit on the gaudy side. Unless it's, you know, something that's just really cute or special. I like Christmas, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. But I'm just not into the stuff that they generally want to decorate with. I just find most of it gaudy and obnoxious. I thought this was really cute. There's 3 of them. And glassware was only like 29 cents a pound. So I think I could sell those through my booth. There's 3 of them that match. Another one. And then there's one more. Okay, another monster truck toy. Good eBay, or I'm sorry, booth. This is a Keurig water canister with filter. It may want to put a new filter in it. It's a filter style. It was in the bins, so I grabbed it. I can sell it just by itself, probably for 10-15 bucks. Somebody who has one that's cracked or broken. This does have a little teeny, where was it? Little teeny stress crack right there at the very top, but I don't think that'll hurt it. It needs a little cleaning, but we'll give that a go. I grabbed these just out of the novelty of them. I really don't know if they're worth anything. Still in the plastic cellophane. They are Sears pajamas for a woman. Old vintage Sears pajamas, still wrapped up. I don't think they've ever been touched or worn. Still got the little pins in the corners, the whole bit. They were just a curiosity to me. They were $8 new at the time, it looks like. If I had to guess, these might be early 80s, late 70s. There's a lot of people into vintage clothing, so I may just throw them on a line, see if there's any comps. If not, I'll throw them online and just see what can happen. Another Keurig part. It's a drip tray, needs a bath, but that should probably be worth about 8 or 10 bucks by itself as well. Some of this stuff you can part out better than you can sell the entire thing. Nitromania drag racing. It's VHS, but I looked up a couple of them and they're 8-10 bucks, so I thought I'd give that a try. A very large, no name, no brand lamb. I thought he was kind of interesting. You know, I haven't seen a big plastic lamb like him before. He'd probably end up in my booth. I never did test this. A label maker. I've sold label makers before. We will go through and check it out. It appears to be working, so that's good. And it's got a whole bunch of tape. So I should be able to sell that online probably for 8 or 10 bucks. Now, I've never seen one of these before. I thought it was kind of interesting. I bought it. It's modern. I'll probably stick it in my booth for for $1 or $2, but it's a Croc character, a Croc person. Made to look like a Croc shoe, but it looks like a little dude. So thought it was different. Just another curiosity I picked up. My wife was like, "What?" I'm like, "They're not naked, to the best of my knowledge, but it is a Flex can, a Felix can, pole dancing, exercise VHS." I haven't looked them up, but I've got a gut feeling that these are probably doing pretty well online. But we'll find out. So it's an exercise video. It's not a male entertainment video. That was my wife's first thing. Like, oh no! I'm like, no, it's exercise. Another Brita filter. Another workout tape series, actually a set. So I'll be listing a bunch of this. Hopefully they're doing enough to where I can make $8-10 a set at least. I haven't looked them up. If not, I already possess them. I'll make what I can out of them. But I'm hoping to. I'd like to see more of them, obviously. Thought this was kind of neat. A little Bisquick recipe tin. I think it's older, probably 70s or 80s maybe. I can't find any evidence saying otherwise. It shows signs of age. Also has some older recipes in it. Even the recipe cards look dated as far as the artwork on them. So, thought that was kind of interesting. That'll definitely probably end up in the booth. Another little monster truck. A lot of these things, I put them in the booth for, you know, $2-3, and they actually sell pretty well at that kind of rate. Another little inflatable Coors Spider Halloween thing. An Ertl tractor. It's modern, probably $5 or $6 in my booth. It does work. It seems to all be there, not too badly played with. So that's why I grabbed that. And Ertl is always a good brand, and tractors always do well. They're pretty desirable. A little person fire truck, an early one. Then I grabbed this just for the novelty of it. I couldn't pinpoint a date, but to me it looks a little bit early, 80s or 90s. It is a upright video game, like what a old-time arcade would have, but it's a candy tin. There's the lid for it, and it's Pac-Man. So, one, it's an upright. It's like an arcade style, and it's Pac-Man, which makes me think it's vintage. And it just kind of has the original vintage kind of artwork on it. I know they repop a lot of that, so I can't say for sure. I'll do a little more digging, but it'll probably end up in my booth. I couldn't find a date on it, so I can't put a copyright date on it. But it'll probably end up in my booth for a few bucks. There is a lot of like Pac-Man fans out there, so I thought that was worth the risk. And that is my treasures from the bins. If you like what you saw, subscribe. Definitely leave me a comment. Like the video. Ring that bell, that notification bell. Enjoy your junk.